I'm back! I took a couple years off racing after the 2020 season, but now I'm racing solo on the West Coast in 2023. Racing is very much a mental sport. It can be physically challenging as well, but safely pushing the limits of your bike and yourself is all in your head. And if you have too much going on emotionally to focus on your riding, bad things happen. This was a hard lesson to learn back around 2015 before I began racing. I was a typical track day junkie back then, riding my Honda CBR 1000RR, but suddenly I could not stop crashing. It took me a while to realize that personal issues going on in my life were weighing heavily on my subconscious mind, even on track. So I stepped away from track days. I sold my Honda track bike as is. I was probably lucky to escape with very few mild injuries. Over time, my personal issues weighed a little less heavily on my mind. Within a year, I was shopping for a new track bike and I bought my Daytona. I did a few track days and it felt really good. So good I began racing for the first time. Things were coming back together better than before. I just needed a reset. Then, around 2021, when everything I cared about was falling apart around me and I couldn't stop thinking about the toxic elements in my life, I knew it was time for another step back. Also, selling a house and moving can be stressful and time-consuming by itself. I wasn't going to stubbornly keep at it one crash after another like before. I would take a break from racing until the dust had settled from putting the pieces of my life back together. I was concerned that based on my past experience, I wouldn't have the focus required for track riding under the circumstances. By late 2021, I had moved to Pahrump, Nevada by myself. Small town desert life suits me well. I bought a dirt bike to explore the desert trails. I felt like my life was getting back on track, and in 2022, I was doing track days at Spring Mountain, a racetrack here in Pahrump. I felt focused and comfortable on track. More recently, I got a toy hauler. I always wanted one, but it seemed like a frivolous expense I couldn't justify investing in. But my priorities changed, and nothing puts my stressed mind at ease like towing my home away from home to the track with me. Finally, I took a polygraph test to refute some devastating lies about me back in Illinois. I'm proud to have Las Vegas Polygraph and Investigations as a sponsor for the remainder of the season, because the only thing more important than racing is the truth. So I've been putting in the work over the last couple years to put myself in a position to succeed, and now I think I'm ready to take another shot at racing. I plan on racing with Chuckwalla Valley Motorcycle Association. It is actually the middle of the season right now, so I already missed 3 rounds, but I just want to get back on the starting grid. Like and subscribe to follow my progress.